Have you ever felt anxious or afraid when you smelled a particular scent? Maybe it was the smell of fire, or blood, or maybe a dentist's office? Like us, fish use their sense of smell to tell them information about their surroundings. This is particularly important when it comes to protecting themselves from predation. Some fish, like juvenile salmon, have specialized cells in their skin that release a chemical scent into the water when they are injured. Fish in the surrounding area smell this scent and then know a predator is nearby. Upon smelling this, those fish will group tightly together into schools, sink down to the bottom of the stream, and stay very, very still. These behaviors are helpful in protecting them from getting eaten and are their main system of defense. So what happens when something interferes with their sense of smell? Certain pollutants, like heavy metals, can actually cause damage directly to the cells of their nose and prevent them from being able to smell anything at all. This means that the fish will no longer pick up those chemical alarm cues and will be left largely defenseless. So instead of hiding, the fish will continue to swim along and likely become a tasty snack. In my research, I found that even at extremely low levels of parts per billion, the heavy metals copper and zinc can actually interfere with the normal defensive behaviors of juvenile coho. In fact, zinc actually increases their swimming behavior and also slows the reaction to chemical alarm cues. And copper appears to completely inhibit their ability to detect these cues. And no defensive behaviors at all were seen in any of the copper-exposed fish. So this means that even at extremely low levels, it can almost completely obliterate their ability to smell these cues. So why does this matter? All across North America, salmon populations are in rapid decline, and most are either labeled as threatened or endangered. They face pressure from habitat destruction, overfishing, and pollution. And currently, water policies, quality policies are only based off of lethal levels of contamination, and they completely ignore the effects of low-level contamination. And this is a huge mistake, because if a fish can't smell, it can't protect itself. And it's also important to realize that fish don't only use their sense of smell to protect themselves. They use it to find food, and they use it to find their spawning grounds when they come back as adults. So this means that low-level contamination could potentially reduce their survival as juveniles and reduce their spawning success as adults. If we continue to allow the pollution of our streams, there will be no more fish left for our kids to watch and catch, or salmon to share at our dinner tables. We must push for changes in water quality policies and continue to fight to save our salmon. Thank you.